Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna try something a little different. I actually was looking to make something that I kind of been wanting to do for a long time. My Volk racing wheels, as much as you guys know from the like second or third episode I actually put out on YouTube, I do have a set of Volk racing GTCs in the back for the GTR, but the reason why I haven't put them on is just because I have to, one, buy new hardware for it. I have to powder coat the centers, and I have to polish the lips. So that's three things that I have to do to put those wheels on, besides buy tires. But I do have a guy that usually does all of my polishing, but if you know me, you know that I'm like not the one to just settle for somebody doing my stuff. So I wanted to do something that will enable me to do it myself, if that makes any sense. So a long time ago, I bought my house, and I had this, I don't know which one I even call it. Like, it's like a generator motor or something like that, that was just sitting around. And I knew what I wanted to do with it. I just didn't know how I was gonna implement it. And this was like 6 years ago when I bought my house. So I finally got the time today. I actually like cleaned up the garage. I did a couple things, and I found that motor again because it was just sitting off to the side. And I started messing around. So I had a couple things that I did with it, and I wanted to make sure it would work before I actually like put it together-ish or started to make a video. So I did have proof of concept. So this is my proof of concept. So all right, as you can tell, it's really nothing special. A couple 2x4s, and this is an electric motor. Well, obviously, you know, it's really old. You could tell by how old it looks. But as you can tell, I put this thing on it. It's I don't even know what you want to call it. It's a contraption. I'm just gonna say that it's a contraption. But this is an adapter that I had from one of my cars a while ago. 15 mil or maybe 20 mil adapter. 5x114, because all of my wheels are 5x114. But if I did want to do something else, I could put an adapter on top of this and actually do something like that. But the purpose of this, obviously, is to polish my wheels and to see if I can't do that. So my proof of concept was good, but the motor is just really worn. So what I'm gonna do is, I just came from Harbor Freight, obviously. Harbor Freight is good for cheap stuff. It was expensive to get a new motor, but I bought this motor. It's a 1 horsepower motor, along with a plug, and I'm gonna wire this bad boy up. I'm gonna make something a little different, a little different than what I got here. I think I want to have it so that it comes up and out. So these legs are probably gonna have to be moved so that it's out here. And I don't know, I was thinking about making it a triangle or something like that. So I'm gonna get to work, and I'm gonna try to fab up something. Well, not fab up, but I'm just gonna try to make something so that like I can actually use this, and maybe use it in the future on people's wheels if they really wanted to get their polished lips or something like that done. But I don't know, I don't know, I'm gonna try some things and see if I can't get it to work. So just watch me work, all right? what do you think? This is the stand here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can't. It's loosely built. See that it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's the best I could do. I'm not like super genius or anything like that, but I can build something. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's going anywhere. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is try to see if I can't get some electric. So I don't know. I have a plug over there, and I just need to get some wire, and I think that's kind of it. Like, I have an on and off switch, so hopefully that'll work too. So I don't know. Let's get this bad boy together. All right, everybody. So I have the motor wired up. It took me a little bit to actually figure it out. Obviously, it's getting dark now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook it to a variable like switch so that I can actually vary the speed. Hopefully this works. I haven't done it yet, but I don't know. We're gonna try this along with this on-off switch, obviously, and then I'm gonna rough test it just to see if it actually spins. And if it spins, we're golden. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now. All right, guys, so I have this thing crudely wired up here. So I'm gonna see if it'll actually run. So this will be my first test. So I'm gonna pull the power from this here and see if this bad boy starts. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. All right, so it did run. Don't know what's going on. We're gonna investigate here. All right, people. So after a little diag here, the ground wasn't really on there too tight. So let's check it again. Worked like a charm. All right. I'm gonna let this go. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the adapter on, and I wanna see if I can't get a wheel on here. So follow me on this journey, all right? All right, so before I go any further, I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. This is the adapter here. Like I said before, it's like a, I don't know, 15 mil or something like that. I don't know what this piece is, but I had it on here before. I had it on the other motor, and so I just kind of, I don't know, wedged it in there, kind of put a couple screws back here so that like it wouldn't pop off, and I drilled a hole in here, and just so I could actually lock it into place. So we're gonna see if this bad boy will fit on there. If not, I might just have to bore this out just a little bit so that it actually fits, and I don't know, we'll see what we can do. All right, right off the jump, this hole is not big enough, so I'm gonna have to drill that out and see if I can't get it lined up. I'll probably do that a little bit later or even tomorrow. I try to finish up this project, but right now I'm gonna go get cleaned up. I kind of been out in the garage all day, and I just kind of want to get rested up. I might actually hit there's a meet tonight, so it's usually at Sonic, but I don't know. I'll finish this tomorrow or the next day, depending on how I'm feeling. And I'll show you guys exactly what it looks like. So I don't know, just give me a couple seconds here, all right, and I'll cut to the next clip.
The next day.
All right, guys, it is day two. We made some progress with the thingamabobber I was building yesterday. I made some minor tweaks, but I'll show you right now. And I don't know, comment if you knew what I was kind of gonna do anyway. I don't know if I mentioned it in yesterday's video, but here we go. As you remember, yesterday I had it like a triangle. The problem is that this wood is from Lowe's, and you know how wood is from Lowe's, like that. It doesn't really stay down, and it seems pretty solid right now, but I don't know. I did all of the electric. As you can tell, I put a simple on-off switch. I want to really get a, I don't know if it's called rheostat or potentiometer. But what it does is I really want to get something that'll adjust the voltage to this motor, because it's a 1 horsepower motor, 1800 RPM, and I just test fit this wheel. Obviously, it's my stock Evo 10 wheel, and it's not the best. I don't think that the wheel is bent itself, but I do think that I didn't really do such a great job with mounting the wheel adapter. But I did my best, and it does work. So let me give you a quick rundown. It is plugged up, as you can tell. I'm gonna hit the switch. If I throw it on something breaker, like on the wall there, I have a like a power strip, and I think it's a 15 amp power strip or something like that. It kept blowing that, which is good, but I think the house runs off 20 amp. So well, the garage runs off of 20 amp. So I'm gonna try to see if I can't. I'm gonna demonstrate to you guys like exactly what it is, what it's doing. But flip the switch. See it wobble. It gets a little hairy, but you know what? Like, I feel like if I can get myself something to adjust the voltage, I can actually get this thing to run really good. But right now, I'm very happy with the way it's running right now. Obviously, you see it wobbles, wobble. But when it's actually running, I have 1 foot here, 1 foot here. I think I'm gonna have to actually like, it runs in a clockwise right now. What I'm gonna try to do is actually do it counterclockwise. So if I can sit here and I can actually play with the switch, because I don't think I'm gonna actually get what I need from like Home Depot or Lowe's. I'm gonna have to look online to see if I can't get what I actually need. But if I can get this to work, and I could just flip the switch a couple times, I could sit here with my sanding disc, and I can polish me up some lips, because that's exactly why I bought and made this whole thing. I bought this motor. I had a different motor over there, as you saw from earlier. So I bought a different motor. See, it's like wobble. I bought a different motor for it, and I really wanted to get this thing to work, just because I really wanted to do my own polished lips. I have those set of Volk Racing GTCs that I really want to do, and I don't know, I just want to get them done so I can put them on the car, even though I feel like car show season really isn't going to be that good this year. But I don't know, as you can tell, the prototype is working. I do have a couple more tweaks to do. What I might just have to do is I might just have to put a different type of support in the back, so that it's supported like this, front and back, and maybe it won't wobble as much, but I want to try to keep it from wobbling. But right now, like, it runs good. Like I said before, I just want to try to see if I can't figure out a way to actually like adjust the voltage. But again, I don't know, it seems pretty good, and I want to reverse the direction. So you know, doing curb rash and stuff like that might be a little easier, because right now I use a sanding disc, and I do it all with my DA, and it comes out good. but like, geez, you know, like if I got something like this, I can just do the edge, or I can do like the pilot. Well, obviously I can't do it like for this wheel, but anything with like lips, like I have that up there. It's for my wife's car. It's a cracked wheel, but like I can practice on that, or I can actually practice on this rotor grid here. It's got a nice little 1.5 to 2 inch lip there, so I can probably do that. I don't know, I might just see if I can't do that. Yeah, maybe. If I happen to do it, I'll definitely post it up for sure. But I don't know, I'm gonna test one of these wheels and see if I can't do it. So I don't know, just stay tuned. All right guys, so quick update. You see my hands are all like nasty. I've been actually I don't know, you guys saw from the last clip that gold rotor grid was all gold. Now, after, I don't know, it's probably been about like half an hour or so, this thing gets really hot. Yeah, it keeps popping this thermal switch. So I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I will say this: as good as this is starting to look, I probably won't be doing a lot of these, mainly because you know, it was difficult getting all this stuff off. It took a very long time, but I will say this: if I'm doing like, you know, like polishing or anything like that with this machine, more than likely what'll happen is the lip will probably be already stripped. So all I really have to do is just wet sand or do something like that. But as of right now, it's looking pretty good. I gotta wait for this thing to cool down. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get like a mirror kind of finish on this, but I don't know, because like I said before, you got like powder all in these cracks and stuff like that. So, you know, usually what I do is I usually acid dip all of this stuff. But this wheel was kind of like a test wheel. But right now, like I went over it with 80 and now I'm at like 100 grit. Like I said before, this is just a test. So I'm not trying to get like super crazy with it, but if I can make it look a little bit better, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to get this to somewhat of a nice finish. But I will say this: this outer edge here, not so much the lip, the outer edge, I really like that look. I did it with my Evo 10 a while ago. The problem with that is that like it wasn't super shiny. So like what I did was just sanded it off the whole, you know, outside of the wheel, and I didn't give it a nice polish, so you can actually see all the sanding marks and stuff like that. So a lot of the actual like new, not rotor grids, TE37s, they actually come with like a lip that's polished like this. So I don't know, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna if I can't get it a little bit more shiny, and we'll just take it from there. So give me a little bit and we'll get it rocking. All right guys, final update. I spent another maybe 20 minutes or so trying to polish this thing, and as you could tell, like I went on the outside, and I you know, this is my first wheel, first time like actually doing this, and I know that I have to go from I don't know, like a 180 to like, oh, look at my hands, it's terrible. I know I have to go from like 180 all the way up to like 3,000 or something like that. So I skipped a couple steps, went right from I don't know, like a 220 right up to a 2,000 just to see if I can actually like polish a little bit of it, just to see. And I actually kind of like the results. They're obviously not perfect, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's got more of a shine to it than the rest, obviously. Like maybe that's a little bit better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. But you can definitely tell, like, it's definitely shinier. But I know for a fact if I went the whole step and did, I don't know, you know, like from 180 all the way up to 2,000, like I said before, it would definitely come out a lot better. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys like my my little contraption here. I actually kind of like it. I have to really mess around with the on-off switch to kind of get it to go good the way I like it. But it, like I said before, it's really, really hot. It's probably like 180 degrees or so, something like that. The motor is cooking, but I don't know. It's just because like I left it on to just spin, and you know the thermal switch just keeps cutting it off. So I have to really mess around with it. I play with it on and off, you know, get into my corners and stuff like that. But I don't know. I kind of like it. You know, like I try to think outside the box, and this is definitely one of those things. I tried to think outside the box, and I think that it definitely paid off. So it's something different, and I kind of like it. Again, like I said before, this is a test wheel, so you know, don't think that it's gonna be like this. But I don't know. I'm gonna try it on a couple other sets. Like I'm gonna try it on this wheel over here, this TSW, because it's already stripped. And what I'll do is, you know, like it's already stripped, like I said, and the lip is already like, you know, there's no polish on it or anything like that. So I'm gonna actually put that up there. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or the next day or something like that. I definitely wanted to get this done today, being that like I'm off. I really don't have a lot of things going on. Well, I do have a lot of things going on, but I was trying to designate some time to get this done because it's something that I desperately wanted to do because I want to get my GTR wheels done. But as you can tell from the background, I have like, you know, like a bunch of 350Z, 370Z parts and a couple of Volkswagen parts. I got wheels over here stacked up, stripped, ready to go into the oven. And then I have, you know, a couple wheels downstairs right now. But I'm going to pack this up right now, and I'm going to put this over to the side. And yeah, you're gonna probably see more on this, you know, a little bit later, because I definitely want to see if this thing actually works. So but yeah, listen, if you like my little device and like seeing my things that I kind of do around here, let me know how you like this little thing. I actually think it's kind of cool. So I don't know, hopefully I can use it in the future. But I don't know, if you like my video, like, comment, subscribe, you know, turn on that bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next one, all right? Deuces.